Hello, my courageous Cancer, and welcome to your weekend and next week energy reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your other readings on my channel, please do so. I would certainly appreciate that. And if you do enjoy these readings, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that other great stuff. Helps me grow my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I certainly love to hear comments from you about whether these resonate with you or how so, that kind of stuff. I do enjoy interacting with you as much as possible, so I would love that. I will use a traditional tarot deck to do the reading, a traditional tarot deck for your challenge card, and 3 oracle decks to elaborate on the reading a little bit here. So we don't use reversals for just the weekly energy and weekend energy reading, but we do for the monthly ones. Also, if I didn't already say that, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. I plan to put up moon readings and love readings very soon, so you don't want to miss those. But let's see what we've got going here. So first of all, we have the, I'm sorry here, my eyes are so bad today. It looks like the 8 of Wands. So 7 of Wands. I can count here. Okay. So we have the 7 of Wands, which lets me know that you've really been kind of working away at something, but you really feel like you need kind of a change. You know what? You need a change of direction, whether this is, you know, in your employ, whether this is in your family, whether this is just the way you're living your day-to-day life, whether this is your relationship, whatever it is, there's something that you're not feeling totally happy with. You feel like it just needs a shift in direction. Does that necessarily mean that you need to 86 it and go a whole nother route? Like, you know, I've got to quit this job and go with a whole nother route. I've got to quit this person and go on. Not necessarily, but I do feel like you kind of feel like you've done what you needed to do at this juncture with whatever it is that resonates with you in this particular sense. So if you feel this way about your work, or if you're feeling this way about your relationship, or, you know, where you live, or, you know, your community, your church, whatever it may be, I think, you know, now's the time that you need to make that change, because the next card is the World card. And the World card is kind of like coming to fruition. Like you've successfully completed one, you know, circle here. One chapter of your life has been successfully completed, and you now are able to kind of really go and successfully move on to a new chapter. So it's a very positive card. But I do feel like because you have some feeling here that you're restless a little bit, I think that's probably a good term to use. Not necessarily that you're upset or unhappy, because I do feel like it was a successful run for you, but I do feel like for some of you, you're restless in your situation, your, you know, your relationship, your home, your area, your work, your whatever it may be, that you just need a change of something. And I feel like it's the time, right? You have done very well at what you've been doing. You've enjoyed it. Perhaps you've very much succeeded in it, completed a certain amount of what you wanted to do. You know, maybe you know, started a family in that home, but now it's time for a new home. Maybe you have, you know, lived in a certain place for a certain length of time, but now you've got that wandering itch. You know, maybe now it's time to look for something different job-wise or something of that nature. But I do feel like it is that time for you to kind of start, you know, looking for something new. I definitely feel like whatever it is that you feel right now is not really satisfying you in full. It's the time. It's kind of the universe's way, or whomever you believe in, your higher divination, that kind of thing. It's their way of telling you that you really have come full circle on that part, and now it's time for you to take on something new, and you will be certainly successful in that as well. Here we have the Page of Cups, though, and the Page of Cups is an opportunity, I do feel like, coming in. So for some of you, this could be a relationship as well, with it being the Page of Cups specifically. The Page of Cups is typically a younger or a less mature type person. So if you are one who is feeling, you know, not very, let's say you're getting a little bit frustrated, or you're not completely satisfied with your current relationship status, whether you're in one or because you don't have one, and this person appears to be someone to come forth in that manner. And I do feel like this is what that is going to be. I do feel like this is going to be someone who presents to you as somebody with an opportunity to try to woo you, suit you, however you prefer to call that. But, you know, just keep in mind that that could be somebody who, you know, may not match you on a maturity level. They may not match you. Now, if that's fine with you, perfect. If you're somebody who's been in such a serious relationship and that's part of it, it's not been fun, it's been bad, you've known for a long time, it's been over, and that's part of it, you're kind of like, I need to change. You know, we've run the gamut on that. I feel like it was a fine, successful relationship for what it was, but now I would rather move on to something just fun, just, you know, lighthearted, no seriousness, and that's just what I want. This might be perfect for you. If you're somebody who's not had a relationship and that's what you wanted because you wanted to focus on work or school or other things, you know, that kind of thing, and now you've completed that portion of your life and now you kind of want somebody to settle down, this may not be for you. This may be a pass, or maybe just somebody you want to kind of, you know, start with in the dating scene, dip your toes in the water, but maybe be careful with them, okay? Because they may not be somebody who is going to be on your maturity level, and they could be, you know, one of those people that is a level 30 Klingon. They attach themselves to you. They could be somebody who brings in drama, pettiness. So just be careful, okay? If this is what you're looking for, or you have this relationship opportunity, just be careful, okay? That's all we'll say about that. But I do definitely see someone coming in that is going to want to, you know, be a part of your world, you know, in that regard. So if that is something that you have interest in, or you are a single, or if you're not a single even, I can see that someone may try to come in and involve themselves with you anyway. And they may try to stir up trouble because they're of this type of immaturity level, and cause trouble with your current relationship, especially if there's any, you know, any sign of, you know, discourse in your current relationship. They may see that as an opening to try to cause some trouble, and that's what those kind of immature people can do. So just be very careful, okay? Let's see what your challenge card is. So we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups, sorry, my cat is just chilling here. We have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is usually a past love, or a love from, you know, your past, somebody that you knew when you were younger, okay? So this Page of Cups very well could be this person. So this may be somebody who you've had a past relationship with that's coming back around. They now see, hey, you know, their relationship's not on firm, solid, steady ground. So now it's time to swoop in, cause some drama, and get myself back in there. Or this could be just somebody you knew from your younger days, and, you know, they pop back up into the picture and they decide, you know, hey, I'm going to, you know, come back into your world here and integrate myself in. But, you know, they may have been perfect for you when they were younger, and you were younger. They may have been a great, you know, combination, good fit, those kinds of things. But again, I do feel like this person and this person are the same person. They are going to be your challenge. They are going to give you some trouble. So I do want to caution, please, 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 if someone's coming in, if someone from your past is coming in, specifically an ex or somebody that you remember from a younger time, and they're coming back in to integrate themselves or show interest in you in any way, whether you are a single or whether you are with someone, just know that they could potentially bring drama with them. Okay, I am definitely sensing that. And anytime these people sense that you might not be at your happiest specifically, or, you know, maybe you're looking to kind of change things up, they see that as opportunity and an opening to work their way in. So just be careful, okay? So let's pull out the Psychic Energy deck here on your wands up here and see if this gives us any insight into, whoops, what kind of, oh, goodness gracious, I'm throwing things, so sorry. What kind of things we might be looking to shift direction on, or what we might need to do to shift direction in the best way. So victory and success. And again, like I said, I do feel like for most of you, even if this is you leaving a relationship, even if this is you leaving a job, what have you, I do feel like it's because, you know, you've completed something. you've completed a victory or success. That's why the World card is here. And even if you are going through a divorce, I don't care, if it's a split, I don't care, how horrible it may seem, I still feel like for you, in looking back, you can say there was victory and success there at some point. Maybe you got children out of it. Maybe there were many good years out of it, things like that. So I do feel like while maybe you are looking to shift directions in your life, at that job or at that, maybe that relationship, I feel like you're more in that mindset that it's just kind of run its course, run the gamut, but not that it was a total failure from start to finish, right? It's not that you're coming out of a traumatic, horrible situation. I don't feel that for you. I feel like you had victories and successes all along, at different points. You're just kind of at the point now where you're ready for something new, right? So you're open to new things, new opportunities. So, but again, be careful. Anytime you are putting out the vibrations that you're open to new things, that lets people with vibrations who want to feed back into that know to come on in, and you have to be careful whose vibrations you let in. Okay, just be careful. So let's pull a guardian angel card here on this one, and we have inspiration. So again, I feel with the World card, you are inspired. You're inspired for something new. I don't feel like it's a matter of, you're downtrodden, you're hurt, you're upset, you're broken. This has been a disaster. Again, I feel like you have completed something. You're just ready for something new, okay? And I just feel like the challenge here is, this person could suck that inspiration away from you by kind of bringing in their pettiness, their immaturity, their drama, their whatever, if you let them. So you really need to kind of focus on you, what you're inspired to do, what you're wanting to do with your life, your path, what's important to you, and be very, very cognizant of who is coming into your world, and be very cautious of, who you're allowing to come in, and, do your due diligence. I say that all the time. I know people are like, okay, really, lady, get it together. But you just never know, especially, if this is somebody that you've known from childhood, but you haven't seen for years and years. You have no idea what they've gone through, what maybe they've changes they've gone through. They may not be the same person at all that you remember. So, do your due diligence on finding out, what their life is like, right? So just because you're inspired maybe to let new people in, or enter into new, situations or relationships or things like that, just be careful, okay? Because again, I feel like this person and this person are going to be the same person, and they are going to be a challenge for you. I think they're going to cause you some challenges if you let them, okay? So just be careful. Now, if you take them for what they are and you're accepting of that, you know what you're getting into and you're fine with that, you're okay to control it, you know what's happening, you know how they are, it's an ex or whatever, and you're just, it's just a fun situation for you and nothing more, perfect. That's on you, and that's wonderful. Just be aware, right? Okay, so lecture over. We'll grab a general advice card here on this Page of Cups to close you out. But again, I do feel like you are, ready to move on to something totally different in your life, whether it's a relationship, a job, people around you, a home, whatever. And I do feel like it's because you have had great successes, and I think you are inspired by your successes. I don't feel like it's because you've, just been drowning in misery and, you're failed and you've got to do this because you have no other options. I feel like you are really, ready to kind of receive new, exciting opportunities. So just be careful on what you receive. So let's see what we've got here. So we have rest, renew, and recharge. What does your body crave and need right now? Okay. So again, I think this is going really well with, the situation here is that you need to think about what is inspiring to you, what is going to make you the happiest, what does your body, your mind, your soul, your system, what does that need the most, okay? And, if it is somebody who's just a fun person to hang out with, and you don't care if they are, maybe not the most mature person, not the best suitable person for your, lifelong relationship situation, totally fine, because I think that may be what you're getting into here. But on the other hand, if that is what you need, you know, or you're looking for something more serious, or you're looking for opportunities for job and not relationships right now, you don't need the drama that this might stir up and cause that would keep you from focusing on what you really need. So your main focus certainly needs to be you and what you want to accomplish. So take your time. This is certainly telling you to be patient. Take your time. You've had many successes and victories throughout. You have plenty of time now to kind of decide what it is that you want to accomplish next, what's up next for you in your world, and really plan it and really think about it and kind of decide what your path creation is, so that you are really, really taking, you know, your time and energy to rest, renew, recharge, and think about it. You're not making any emotional decisions because, you know, hey, you know, somebody's popped in here and I'm, you know, just excited. I'm going to jump at that chance. And then, you know, everything comes crumbling down. And the next thing you know, you need a tower moment. So, but I do think you will definitely do the right thing. You have been too successful in your past. You've been too pragmatic and, victorious with things that you've done in the past already to be somebody who is flippant and willy-nilly with your decisions. So I think you'll do the right thing for sure. Just make sure you are taking your time, patience, and considering yourself and self-love and your inspirations at the utmost. So hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share all the other great stuff, and I hope to see you back very soon. Bye.